Hi, I'm Mike Neundorfer with Advanced RV, and I'm here with Oliver Drinkwater from E&P Leveling Systems. Oliver, welcome to Advanced RV. Oliver is able to see our new building.
Yeah, and it looks great. I'm sure it will be a really good environment for your team to work in.
Thank you. Yeah, we actually added 2 lifts, and one of them is dedicated to VB and E&P.
I think now we've proven to each other that we're good partners. You guys like the product. We like working with your vehicles as well. And why don't we widen the offering now?
We're really excited to improve our offering to Dodge ProMasters as well as Sprinter customers.
We've always had a philosophy that whichever market we go into, we want to do it in a controlled, sensible way so that we can back up the product when it's out there in the field. And the work we've put in place has really set our foundations well. And now we want to sort of push on and offer the product to a wider audience. And you guys are very well placed to do that now.
Well, that's thanks to you, because you offered technical support for us, virtually answered any question we had, and helped us advance in our understanding of your systems and our efficiency in installing them. I have to say, Oliver, that before I tried it, I was kind of skeptical. You know, Marcia and I we don't even travel with blocks. I'll put a piece of firewood under the wheel if it's not even level. And it was the first night we camped, and I pressed the button, and we're not only level, but it's like putting a concrete foundation under the motorhome. And I never was bothered by motion, and Marcia and I can sleep pretty much at an angle, but boy, it just adds to the quality of the experience.
You know, you're meant to be on holiday, so why make life harder than it needs to be? It has so many other side benefits that make the whole experience of going off-grid and camping, or even on-grid, just that much easier. So it makes complete sense, and it's not the cheapest addition to a vehicle, but nobody who has it fitted says, I wish I hadn't done that.
That's true, and I don't know if people realize, but there's a sensing control unit that's mounted midships on the underside of the chassis, and that automatically, when you press the button, lowers the VB if you have it, so that it starts at the lowest point, and then brings down the hydraulic jacks in a way that levels with the minimum amount of lift. And it's really slick how the logic works on that, and also the sensing.
Yeah, well, both VB air suspension and E&P are probably the market leader in their field, certainly in Europe, if not further afield now. And the two companies work well together. They've designed their softwares to be compatible to each other. So the two systems complement each other well.
We think so. Our approach is to find the best partner who provides the best technology and the most robust product, and try to link up with them. And I feel we've done that with E&P.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, you searched the world market, you found that E&P was the best partner for you. And I think we've proven that between ourselves now that we are good partners in that respect.
So from a technology standpoint and a future standpoint, I understand that you and I are going to test in parallel a new control system. Can you talk a little bit about what that's going to do?
Yeah, we've been working quite hard behind the scenes to develop a next generation control panel, which will be touch screen, and we're going to do a project with you to allow you to do some testing for us. I'm doing the same thing in the UK, and we're going to do some sort of parallel comparisons and just see how we're getting on and feed that back to the factory to make sure that when we come to market, we really are ready.
I look forward to that, and understand we're taking some racks down. You want to go flex your muscles a little bit?
You've put on a good lunch for me today, so I better do something in return. So yeah.
Well, thanks so much for coming. It's really a pleasure working with you.
Likewise. Thanks, Mike.